Thanks, mate. It's really nice of you.
And welcome to this week's video. This week I am doing a favourites. Yep, a favourites. All the things that I enjoyed in August, and we did a lot of travelling, so I thought it would be nice to not only do products but also share with you some of the places that we travelled to and my favourites within them as well. So hopefully it won't be really long. So let's start with the first one. The first few are beauty products, just because I've been really enjoying beauty things this month as well. So I'm going to share those with you first and then go on to the other things next. So first beauty product. This is more of an all-time favourite than just this month, but it has been a lifesaver this month. We've done a lot of travelling, which means it dries out your skin and you just feel a bit tired and jet-lagged and not at your best. But put this baby on and you feel like $1 million. It's a gel, it's Clinique Moisture Surge, and instead of being like a moisturising cream, it is a gel. So it quickly absorbs into your skin and makes you feel really perky, which is awesome. And when you arrive at a place and you want to wash your face and then you just want to kind of feel a bit refreshed, this stuff, lifesaver. So yeah, I think it's about £30, and even though it sounds quite expensive, I think I've had this for about 2 months and it's still going, and I use it every day and every evening, so it does last a long time. So yeah, Clinique Moisture Surge, first product. So the second one I actually picked up when we were in LA. One of the days we went shopping with Amy and George, and we ended up in Urban Outfitters. I'm not quite sure why. Every time we go to the US we end up in Urban Outfitters, because we do have it in the UK. But they do seem to have different stuff, and Amy and I were at the perfume counter for quite a long time because they just brought out a range of perfumes, and I've never used any of their like makeup or anything like that in the past. But I found this, which is called Lait de Coco, and it is a coconut smelling perfume, which I have used quite a lot of because there's only like a quarter left. But it smells like holiday. You know when you put suntan cream on and you want to, you kind of smells like holiday. It brings back those like nostalgic feelings. Well yeah, Lait de Coco from Urban Outfitters, you can just put your holiday right back on. It's amazing. So yeah, it's about $18. I think they do it in the UK, but I haven't checked, but I'll put the link down below. And this one was my favourite, but they do loads of different ones. And I just thought for a perfume, one, it's quite cheap, and so then you can wear it on a daily basis. And two, it smells amazing. Yeah, well done Urban Outfitters. It smells really good and I'm really enjoying it, and hopefully it won't run out that soon. So my last beauty product is this from No. 7. It is like I've used it as well. It is a nude lipstick in, I think the colour is Honey Bloom. It's just one of those lipsticks that I have in my handbag that I've just had going around with me. It's not too intense, which means you can just put it on and not be worried about how you've applied it, and it's quite a natural colour, but it just gives you a little bit more colour in your lips. I've been looking for like a nudie shade for a while, and this one, yeah, I've been really enjoying it. Also, it's moisture drenched, so that means that it kind of moisturises your lips and doesn't dry them out. I love matte lipsticks, but sometimes when they're matte, they just really dry out your lips, and I don't like the look that they give. So yeah, No. 7 Moisture Surge lipstick in Honey Bloom is a definite favourite. It's also got SPF 15, so if you're in a sunny place, it means that your lips don't get burnt, because they actually do get burnt, and that's not fun for anyone. So yeah, it's really good. So my next item is a bag, and I got contacted by Laura from Aura Q about a month ago, and I have literally worn this probably for the whole of the last month. It's just a really good travelling bag. It's a really good one because it's across the body, and also it's not too small. I have backpacks, but sometimes you just get a bit bored of having a backpack, and it's really hot and you've got your backpack on your back. It's just not very nice. And it's really hot. So this one was a great one because when we recently went to Paris, Berlin and Barcelona, and it was crazy hot, and I had this bag on me. So it's a leather clutch, and I'll put all the details of it in the description down below. And it basically has a little magnetic flap, so it secures it, but also you've got a zip as well. And it's really simply made, and, oh, I haven't zipped it all the way. And then it's literally just got a pocket which is big enough to put your purse, your phone, your camera, and it also has this cute little pocket here, which, oh, I haven't got photos in there, which is handy for your photo booth photos, obviously. What's really nice is that Laura actually lived in Nepal, and this is where these bags are made. They're ethically made, and what's great is like the fact that actually you know where they've come from, you know who made them. They come wrapped in Nepalese paper, and you kind of open it, and yeah, it's just really nice. And also it's just with the bigger brands, you don't know where things are made. And I'm not saying that buying from bigger brands is bad, but it's just nice sometimes to own a product where you know exactly where it was made and where it came from. And yeah, I love it. So I'll put the details down below, but if you want a simple travel bag that is really easy just to chuck on and go out and it doesn't look bad in the evening or the day, this one is for you. It's awesome. So I've been waiting to chat about this for a while because I have had this book maybe for a year. And I didn't want to chat about it until I'd actually finished it. It is Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. I would say that if you enjoyed To Kill a Mockingbird, you should read it. I didn't enjoy it as much, and I think the story wasn't as interesting, but I kind of feel like it's nice to read another book by Harper Lee that follows on with the same characters because it explores them in much more detail. Also, I've managed to spill nail varnish on my book, which is lovely, but I think it adds an aged feel. But it's in my favourites because one, I'm really proud of myself that I've actually finished it because it's taken me so long just because I don't know why. And two, it is a good read. So yeah, would recommend it. My next item is actually a Polaroid camera. I have the one that's from Urban Outfitters, but I can't remember what it's called. Not the little Instax one, the bigger one. And I've taken that around on loads of trips and really enjoyed using it. But Steve got given this one at VidCon as like a guest, I don't know, present, and I've nicked it. What's great about this one compared to the Instax one is that you have more options. So you can bypass the flash, which is great. And also then you can set it, if it's slightly lighter outside or slightly darker inside, you can actually set the camera. I mean, it's a Polaroid camera, you're never gonna get it exactly right, but I feel like that's the nice thing about it. Also, I just like the fact that nowadays, obviously you take so many pictures on your phone, which I think is great, but sometimes it's just nice to like instantly get a photo and instantly have it in your hand. And what I do is I actually take my Polaroid cameras away with me, and then it's like a little instant photo album when you get back, and it's like, because obviously you've only got like 10 on a film, so you're like, oh, that's 10 photos from Hawaii, or it's 10 photos from LA, and yeah, it's a really nice thing to look back on and go, oh, we took that there. So yeah, it's really good. It basically, I'm going to show you how it works. So do that. I don't know whether to flash or not. I'm going to flash, it might not work. And also what's great is about that is the film is actually covered, so it's not overexposed as soon as it comes out. And it basically has this little curtain that you flip up, and then you've got that. I'll show you that later because that's going to develop. Last favourite is actually the pair of shoes that I'm wearing, so I'm just going to take them off because that was clever. I have worn these to death and I haven't had them for that long. Also, I'm not very good at keeping shoes clean and varying my shoes. So they're these guys from Superga, and they're freaking rose gold. They're amazing. They're really comfy. I have worn them around quite a lot. If you're looking for a new pair of trainers that are kind of pumpy and metallic, Superga do these in gold, rose gold and silver. But these ones are the rose gold ones. And they go really nicely just with like a casual dress, or if you're going out to dinner and you don't want to wear normal shoes. Yeah, they're just a little bit smarter, which is great. My favourites from this month is actually a place that we visited. We visited Berlin, which I'd never been before. Steve and Jake both had been, who I travelled with. But it was really nice to visit somewhere that I'd never visited, that was close to home, and just completely different to anywhere that I'd ever been. I'd heard really good things about it, and we literally only had less than 24 hours there, which was not enough time to see the whole city. We started off at a coffee shop called, I think it was actually called Media Shop, but I'll link it down below, so if you are in Berlin or you're traveling there, you might want to check it out. They did really good coffee. We also traveled to East Side Gallery, which has awesome street art, and it's also the original kind of last section of the Berlin Wall. And then we went to a really cool cafe in the afternoon, which was called Roma's. It's kind of this really cool funky cafe that has loads of plants and foliage all over hanging from the ceiling. And we had, I think we had Jueves Ranchos. Is that how you say it?
Jueves Ranchos.
Jueves Ranchos.
Oh no, Jueves Rancheros.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Jueves Rancheros.
Jueves Rancheros. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but it was really good. It was all like, and also they just had loads of beans and pulses, and it just made you feel like you were eating a slightly more healthier dish than your normal burger and chips. It was a really good trip, and I'm definitely gonna go back. I'd quite like to go in winter at Christmas because I've heard the markets are really good. And I just think it would be a cool place to go when it's cold. I think I've decided now that I might prefer the cold to the sun. But you know, we are coming into September and us being January, and I'll probably prefer it the other way around. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this favourites video. Let me know if you like it, and let me know if you want me to do them more monthly. I probably am going to anyway, just because I'm keen. And yeah, I hope you guys have had a really good end few weeks of the summer and aren't feeling too sad about going back to work properly. I feel like everyone at work's kind of, the summer doesn't, not that it doesn't count, but everything kind of dies down a little bit. And now September, you're back into full swing of real life. But yeah, I hope you guys are good, and leave me a comment below and let me know if you want any information on anything. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Goodbye!
Favourites. I like all these favourites.
Thanks. I'm glad that you like my favourites.
Well, that's mine. You stole that off me.
Yeah, you're also my favourite, so it's fine.